Now, in life we will come across a person who is going to break our hearts. It's just nature. Whether they're toxic, cheaters, or manipulators, they will find us. But what if two of those toxic lovers find each other? In this song we dive into what happens when two toxic people with ravenous hunger meet each other and get into a relationship. ¿Qué onda, gringos and latinos? It's your favorite man, El Lobo Mestizo, and the song I'm going to talk about today is called Me and Mr. Wolf by the Real Tuesday Weld, released in 2011 in the album The Last Werewolf. The band uses its big band jazz style and mixes it with present-day electronic, and although I haven't listened to much of their music, I did listen to The Last Werewolf, and they do perfectly portray their own style. I'm sad that we haven't seen them get the attention that they deserve, but I am honored to run into them. And when I tell you The Last Werewolf album shook me, it did. In the future I will do an entire lyric analyzation of the album, but for now let's focus on the main song, The Last Werewolf. And if you wish to hear the song, please click here. On to the lyrics! So, when we hear the lyrics, we are given two personas. One in the view of a male wolf with an aggression ravenous tone, and a woman who is seen as a lustful tease. The wolf introduces himself in a rather disturbing way, where he is saying stuff that a typical player that is portrayed in the media would say. The girl responds in a flirty way that makes her seem innocent, but she is anything but innocent. She said that she's surprised to see Mr. Wolf so deep in the night, in a way that almost sounds like she wanted to meet up with him, like she seeked him out. The player Wolfman asks the girl why she's ignoring him, invites her to dinner, to which the lustful woman replies that she is interested in taking him out, but she knows that if two lustful people come together, they will regret it one day. The chorus takes a little darker turn in an already dark song, so both the wolf and the lustful girl are singing together in a way that makes it sound like they are engaged in conversation. They say, "I have the thing you love, but the need in me is way too much," meaning that they both have the lust for each other, but both of them have too much lust that it's too much to deal with. In the next lyric, they say, if I get in a serious relationship and one of them might fall too out of love or too deeply in love with the other one in a lustful confusion. And if that happens, the only way to get rid of it will be if one of them kill each other. I also see this as a way of saying that if one of them breaks up with the other, it will destroy them in a way that would kill them. So the wolf keeps being persistent in said story. He keeps inviting the girl for a meal and tries to serenade her, but the lustful woman replies in a way that says that she is a girl with a need to fulfill her deepest desire, and says that she needs more than just dinner. The wolf replies with he doesn't want to go old-fashioned, that whatever he wants now, and he feels that this girl will help him grow. But the girl, instead of trying to get rid of the aggressive wolf, she eggs him on and tells him that she wants him too. But she is aware that she is such a needy girl that she might end up hurting Mr. Wolf in a horrible way that he will not be able to recover from. One of the interesting things about this song is that the chorus changes a lot. This time in the chorus they are both saying, "You have what I love," and stating, "I have the thing that you love," which means that they are both too deep in the toxic relationship and neither of them could leave even if they wanted to because of how much of the love/lust they have for each other. So this next verse is actually quite scary and a little bit disturbing. Both the personas, Wolf and the lustful woman, are singing in a duet. They say the lines, "If I taste you, we will never know if this is love kills or makes you whole, tears you open or takes you home." In these next lines, they are both taking a risk when dating each other. Both partners know that neither one is good for them, but they still want to take the risk. The woman tries to tame the beast and the man wants to make a wife out of a hoe. And they will find out if their love is stronger than their lust or the other way around. And in the final chorus, they sing, "You have the thing I love," instead of saying, "You have the thing I want." And instead of saying, "But the need in me is way too much," they are saying, "The fear in me is too much." At this point, they both know that they're too deep in the relationship. They both satisfy each other sexually and emotionally. But both are afraid of that this relationship is too good to be true, and it may not even be real at all. And in the final verse, they repeat the line, "I have the thing that you love, you die." This creepy verse is telling us that they both have what they love, but when you love something that can't be loved, you die, or rather, you get broken. Now, I normally don't do love songs, but this is everything but a love song. We have a woman in the song who actively goes into the woods looking for Mr. Wolf. Now, it don't take a genius to know that who Mr. Wolf is. Yes, he's that guy. In the media, wolves are always portrayed as easily aroused sexual deviants who are always looking for a girl to canoodle. We are looking at the Little Red Riding Hood story, but with a twist. The woman in the song, instead of being scared of Mr. Wolf, she actually tries to keep being with him, while also giving him warnings about herself, because even though Mr. Wolf is bad, she herself knows that she is not that innocent. In the music video, we see this woman portrayed as a blonde with lustful eyes and a skimpy red dress, almost mirrored to something Jessica Rabbit would wear. Also, to be noted, the color red is associated with lust and love, so we can assume that this woman, just like the wolf, is a sex fiend and has been passed around more than one of Snoop Dogg's blunts. So, we have two lustful beings wanting to be with each other with the intent of actually wanting to be with each other, but the problem is both the wolves and the girl are afraid to be with each other because they see themselves in each other. I just said each other so many goddamn times. Both have been around the block and both have sinister intentions. That is exactly what is wrong with the relationship. My viewing is that the song is that both no longer want to be lustful and full of sex-driven attitude, but the problem is that they are both scared of each other and themselves. They both have lust that each other needs, but what is missing is the love throughout the entire relationship. They will question love, and when the time comes for them to break up, one of them will be destroyed, and in the music video, the one who is destroyed is the wolf. Alright, that's it for this video. Please leave your theories of the song in the comments, and if you haven't recommended a song yet, make sure you do and I will try to get to it, and for more content, please subscribe to El Lobo. Adios.